Hi, everybody. We'll give them, I guess, 2 minutes. Okay. It's Lisa. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday.
Good afternoon, Lisa. Good afternoon. It's Sarah with the Department of Medicaid. It's just now 3 o'clock. The waiting room is still clearing out. As of now, I have Lisa and Eva. Did I miss any other TAC members logging in? Okay, Lisa, if you'd like, we can give it just a moment before we get started to see if others join.
Sounds fun.
Aaron, is Angie Parker on?
I believe I saw her log in. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Angie, could you give me a call, please?
Lisa, the waiting room is cleared if you want to go ahead and start, and I can let you know if any other TAC members join, or we can wait a moment longer, whichever you prefer.
We can go ahead and get started. So, good afternoon, everybody. We appreciate you being here. We know that it's everybody's schedules are packed and busy, and um, anyway, we appreciate your time. Eva, thank you for getting on with me. Since there's just two of us, we're not able to do the approval of the May minutes. We could send them out, and oh, we know you need to see our faces. Right, we'll have to bump it to the next meeting, I suppose. Because we can't do email approval, I don't think.
No, ma'am, they have
Yeah,
to be
I
during the
forget.
meeting.
I forget sometimes. I do. I lose my head. Okay. All right. Thank you. So with that, that's a very simple roll call. It's Lisa and Eva. Welcome to TAC. Old business request for data from the Cabinet on school-based nursing services in Kentucky 22 to 23, including cost settlement funds. What have we got there? Anybody able to assist us there?
Hi, how are you all? This is Annette.
Hi, Annette.
Hi, Annette.
I do have some numbers for you all. For the 22-23 year for expanded access, I know we're trying to push you hard for that. We had a total billing of providers of 49 districts actually billed. And let's see, it was $337,825.85. The top three that billed in expanded access was Jefferson County Public Schools, then it was Nelson County, and then Davis. The bottom three was Gallatin County, Meade County, and Campbell County. So, and then for the IEP or traditional, we had 166 districts to bill. It was $8,782,863.84. The top three that billed was Jefferson, Fayette, and Oldham. And the bottom three was Martin, Fulton, and Beechwood. So for a grand total of $9,120. Wait, $9,120, $689.69 to that effect. So, and I wanted to also bring up too that for transportation, where it is under the IEP, and it's part of the 8 million, $916,914.21 was for the IEP transportation. And the top three that billed on those was Jefferson County, Grant, and Boone. And the bottom three was Fayette, Cloverport, and Somerset. Both of the last two were independent schools. Now, as far as the cost settlement, exactly, I don't have that. However, this is the numbers. I didn't get it broken down, so I do apologize for that. And I think that is about all I have for you.
Thanks, Annette.
Anytime.
Thank you, Annette. Eva, do you have any questions? Any questions or comments, I should say, because I know this data is of particular interest to you.
Yeah, I do not. I just want us to be able to look at nursing, the billing that's taking place for nursing services. This includes expanded access at 337. And it probably was mostly nursing, I'm gonna assume.
Well, I tell you what I can do is I can gather. Do you want just expanded access on the nursing statistics, or do you want it on expanded access and IEP?
I think both would be good for us to
Both?
look at, just so we can see what we need,
Sure.
what we're, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, anytime.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. So any other questions for Annette? Anything else anybody wants to share before we move to new business? Okay. I probably should have my camera on, Eva. Thank you for leading by example there. Okay, so new business. Update from DMS on Kentucky's current status on Medicaid eligibility redeterminations for adults and children.
Sure. This is Jordan from the Eligibility and Enrollment Branch. And am I okay to share my screen, Erin?
Give me just a second, Jordan. You should now be a co-host.
Thank you. So we have an unwinding demographic report that we put out generally on a monthly basis. So right now we have our finalized July data, which I'm going to share. Hopefully you'll see this here in just a moment. So we go down to the snapshot here. This is, like I said, for July due renewals. It's the most updated and current data we have. We're still waiting on full August data, obviously. So we had 36,036 individuals who had their renewal due July 31st. They were determined eligible for renewed coverage. 960 individuals had their coverage terminated as of July 31st. 907 of those individuals were determined ineligible based on eligibility requirements. And for individuals who were terminated July 31st and have supplied requested information for eligibility, 92 of those have been reinstated as of the finalization of this report. We have this broken down by race and ethnicity data, but I think down here is below what you all were more interested in. So age data. So for our age group 0 to 6, we had 2,096 approvals, 78 terminated. 7 to 18, we had 1,777 approved with 54 terminated. And just as a note down here, we do have continuous coverage for children. As a result of that, these few children who were terminated over here were for reasons like they've moved out of the state or their parent had requested discontinuance for them. And then scroll down, we get more regional based data, and I can link you all to this report so you can look at it in more detail if you'd like. But so for approvals breakdown, like I said, 32,036 were renewed on, these were people renewed on ex parte basis, which means they went through a passive renewal. They didn't have to take any action. We were able to use data sources to verify their eligibility. 3,255 were sent a renewal form, and they were renewed on that basis of their completion of the pre-populated renewal form. Of the 907 determined ineligible, 53 were terminated for procedural reasons, which means they did not respond at all. And then 3,496 individuals were extended an additional month due to some of our flexibilities and strategies that we've gotten from CMS. And as of the creation of this document, we had 0 cases that were pending for the cabinet to take action. So pretty good news. Any questions about any of that?
I don't, but thank you for sharing that. That's great.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
actually, that's really encouraging, and just want to say thanks to everybody for their work on that, because that's awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much for that report. That was very helpful. And encouraging. More new business requests for overview of SDOH support, such as housing support and meal assistance. Are these services available in Kentucky? If so, are they administered through the MCOs?
Hi, this is Angie Parker. I'm the Director of Quality and Population Health with Medicaid. As far as your question, as far as specific benefits, they're paid benefits via Medicaid. There are not housing supports or meal assistance, except for SNAP, of course, if they're eligible for that, or WIC if they're eligible for WIC. The MCOs do have what you call value-added benefits, in which some of their programs do provide housing support, such as rent assistance, and also they have meal programs that they offer in certain instances as well. If any of the MCOs would like to talk about any of those programs, I will give them the floor.
Hi, this is Suzanne Lewis. I'm with United Healthcare. I have a few slides if you would, but I don't have to do them all. If you would like to see them, I'm happy to share my screen.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let me know when you can see. Hang on one second. Okay. Let's see if I did it right. Can you see it? Okay. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. All right. So, United Healthcare does screen our members for social determinants of health needs. And I just put some numbers out here. Again, these change all the time, but during our screenings, we look at financial, nutrition, food insecurity, of course, housing, transportation, family circumstances, multiple needs that the members may have. And then we look for the top reasons that, I'm so sorry, the top reasons that that members that we see members have needs for our nutrition, housing, and transportation. Those are the top ones that we see the most of. So I focused in on housing and meal support. So for homelessness, really what we do at United, we have members where we have interaction with, of course, our case management team. And, we do screenings through our HRA process. We have interaction.
We lost you somehow.
Okay, let me try it again. Okay, one more time. Can you see? Yes. Okay. So, so again, through the different methods of screenings, we find the information for our members, and we have a tool that we use internally where we can identify the community resources, identify housing or other social, financial referrals for our members. For housing navigation, though, again, it's based on the individual assessment where the member's located, what resources are available. And then you can see we have strategic and community partnerships and investments that United has made in different parts of the state. In particular, I went ahead and put on here, one of our community health workers works very closely with the Coalition for Homeless. We, of course, work with the Housing and Support Division here in Jefferson County, the Housing Authority and HUD, of course. We make a lot of referrals there at Daniel Boone for rental assistance. Just to name a few supports. We do a lot of work with Goodwill in the expungement clinic on my way. We do have, I think, a couple of folks on our Medicaid leadership team that are sit on boards for housing boards. And so again, we do have some community involvement there as well. But again, from a housing standpoint, it's based on the individual, it's where they're located. And then we make referrals into the community. We have several pathways to help there. And then we have multiple benefits. So we have transportation benefits. We are able to provide 24 free one-way trips in the community that are for, any sort of community or medical purpose for members that are enrolled in case management. It could be for other reasons, like to the grocery store. Some people don't have access to transportation to get food, or to go to a food bank. We have diapers for babies. We have car seats. We have doulas. We have all kinds of different services and programs and value-added benefits, and these are just a few. We do home delivered meals. Sometimes these are some stopgap measures from when people are applying for benefits such as SNAP or WIC. We're able to, if a member has food insecurity, we'll do home delivery. Sorry, my IM is busy. We have home delivered meals, and we can also do, we also have like a 25 OTC gift card that members can receive, and we can reload it with $25 every quarter for participating in one of our case management programs that can help with paying for food. If a member participates in one of our quality committees, the QMAC or other committees that we have for members, they can also receive money and we can reload it and they can use that towards the purchase of additional food. So we have other things that members they can receive rewards for to assist with food insecurity. So again, just programming there. We have post-discharge meals for members with certain diagnoses. For new moms, we focus in on maternal nutrition, especially post-discharge. So when mom delivers, we have our maternity nurses or our maternity CHWs contact mom on that first post-discharge outreach. We order the meals and then do a follow-up to make sure that she has gone to the appointment, taken baby to the first doctor visit. And then we do car seat or pack and play or diapers at that time for her. And again, we're driving healthy behaviors by offering rewards along the way, to ensure that mom is getting all the things that she needs. And we also are trying to support food insecurity along the way as well. And it's not just for post-discharge. If there's food insecurity during pregnancy, mom needs nutrition. We also support during pregnancy as well. But post-discharge will definitely provide food for mom and up to 4 members of the family, because what we found is mom will give the meals to the children, the other children in the family, rather than eat them herself. So we want mom to be able to eat the meals as well and feed her children. So we'll do the meals.
Lisa, I think you're on mute.
Okay, sorry about that. Suzanne, were you finished?
It dropped again, but
Yeah, it
that
keeps
was my
cutting
last
off.
slide. Yeah, that was my last slide. I just
Okay.
had some pictures at the end that showed you guys. I did want to tell you we did a community class for a diabetic cooking class with Dare to Care here in Louisville for some of our diabetic members to do education. We had a registered dietitian that ran the class, and I attended it for 6 weeks back in May with some of our members. It was awesome. We had a really good time.
Was it
And
a
we
good
do a lot of.
turnout? Did you have a good
Yes, we
turnout?
did. It was
Good.
so much fun. We really had a good time, and we had a good turnout. We also provide moms meals. We do a lot of work with food pantries. We fully funded a food pantry in Knox County and kicked off that. We did a ribbon cutting not too long ago with that. Our CEO went down and did that. And we've done some additional things throughout the Commonwealth. We do a lot of volunteer stuff with Dare to Care Food Bank here, like I said. And then we're going to do another diabetic cooking class in October with Dare to Care, because the first one was so great. But this one will be focused on Spanish-speaking members. So we'll have Spanish-speaking registered dietitian, and this will be the first time we do one in Spanish. So we're really excited about this one.
That's wonderful. Great work. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You referred to something called QMAC, that if
Oh,
they
yes.
participate, they get money
Yes.
on their card. What is that? Some kind of interactive learning event, or?
So it's the quality. Oh gosh, Angie, help me. It's the Quality Member Access Committee. And so this committee is all the health plans have one. Excuse me. And we have them quarterly, and we do them in the community. And we ask for feedback from our members, and we do presentations about the health plan and about their benefits. And this is something that the MCOs do to educate the members about their health plan, but more it's really to serve as an opportunity for the members to come in and give us feedback about what they like, what they don't like. And we've had some amazing turnouts. We try to do them in the community at places where we know we have, large groups of members. And we did one at Dare to Care. Thank you, Angie. And there it is, Quality and Member Access Committee. Yeah. And then for each one, when they participate, they can get an additional, maybe it's $25 for that one. And when they go to those, they get the reloadable like gift card. It's like a Visa gift card and they're reloadable. And so every time a member participates in one of our rewards programs, we can reload those cards and they can build up their rewards over time to use those towards food, towards housing, towards other things that they need along the way. So I think a lot of people I don't think that's unique to United, by the way. I think a lot of people do that. And I think many of, and I don't want to speak for any other MCO, but I think a lot of the types of programs that we all have, focus in on transportation, housing, and nutrition, because those are really, we continue to see those as being top needs.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, thank you for all of that. So guys on the call, let me ask, if you remember back during COVID, we shared you all shared with us some really nice flow sheets that kind of gave overviews of areas and what services you provided so that we could share that with the Kentucky Nurses Association and the Kentucky Nurses Action Coalition. Is there anything out there? Because I get on here and I listen, you're doing really amazing things. And I just wonder if everybody knows. Are you sending me a link to find that? Angie Parker, is that?
Sorry, yeah. Well, that's part. This is actually a link to each MCO's value added benefits.
Okay.
That they offer that's outside of the benefit
there we
plans
go.
That may be of assistance.
This is probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's a grid. It's like a side by side, and it tells you all the value added benefits that each MCO has, lists it all, tells you what each one offers. It's really nice.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
That's why I asked, because I thought, I haven't shared that with the board in a while. And because they can get that out to all the chapters across the state and make that available, because it's nurses, they're out in the community.
Absolutely.
So
it's available on our website in English and Spanish.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. That's very helpful.
And Lisa, I'm available to come speak if anybody is interested. I'm happy to come speak and talk about what we do. Happy to talk about our programs, do some education about the clinical side of the health plan. Happy to do anything like that.
Wonderful. Thank you. That's a nice offer. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to offer on this one topic before we move on?
This is Zelda Macklin with Humana.
Hi.
Hello. I've got some slides too. It's shorter, but wanted to do a quick overview of what Humana Healthy Horizons offers to our members. See if I can get a screen share. All right. Definitely similar to what United was able to present and share about what they offer members. Looks like we have a few things that might be a little bit different, so I wanted to give an overview. So probably the link that Angie just shared goes over our value-added services. This gets updated annually. I know you mentioned about like educating members. We do have flyers. Our care management works close with members and will educate and provide them with information, as well as making it available on our website and enrollee handbook. So related to like SDOH needs, we have some value-added services that address SDOH needs, such as our criminal record expungement, GED testing, housing assistance, post-discharge meals, We have some VAS related to chronic condition management, such as members are able to receive a blood pressure KIF, weight scale. We have something that helps with diabetes management, which is our vendor Vita. We also have some VAS connected to maternity service, which is our doula. New for 2024, we added baby and me meals. It's similar to the post-discharge meals that's provided through Mom's Meals, but it's actually for our high-risk maternity, so they can get meals for up to 10 weeks during their pregnancy. And then, of course, we also offer the car seat or portable crib as well, and then have some wellness and education VAS resources for our members. Again, similar to United, we offer some healthy rewards for doing healthy behaviors. So these rewards, members can actually turn these into gift cards that can go to help addressing those SDOH needs, where it's housing, food insecurity, but they do have a choice on what they use their rewards for. So just for going to a well child visit, a prenatal postpartum visit, or getting screening, they can rack up quite a few dollars over the course of the year to use this money toward gift cards to help address SDOH related needs. Just got 5 slides. For transportation, we have a variety of services. Of course, we have a behavioral health transportation assistant pallet that provides like a bus pass, bus card, or voucher for members who are trying to receive care at 7 counties. We have our Doula Dash, which is for members who are able to use an Uber or Lyft to get to prenatal or postpartum visits. Our workforce development program, of course, is statewide for members 18 and up that can receive 3 round-trip rides per month if they're trying to get secure employment, interviewing, anything related to workforce development. Through their Medicaid benefit, they're also able to use the non-emergent medical transportation. And then, of course, with the Go 365, there is options to reuse that for transportation reimbursement or gift cards. When it comes to food, first and foremost, we want to make sure members are utilizing benefits in their community. So we definitely work with them on trying to get information on receiving their SNAP benefit. We will refer members to their local food pantries in the area so that they know where to go to in times of and dates. I know those aren't open daily, so we'll make sure they have the correct information for the one in my opinion. Let's see. We have VAS connected to chronic conditions. We offer fresh produce box where members can receive up to 4 boxes over the course of a year. It does reset yearly. Those boxes come with like fruits and vegetables that they may not ordinarily choose at the grocery market. It also includes like a little food card recipe idea so they know how to use the fruits and produce that are in the boxes. Currently, we connect that to our members with diabetes or chronic heart conditions. And that's available with them connecting to our care management teams. The other slide I wanted to share is ways that Humana Healthy Horizon address our members who may have a housing deficit. We identify and support members via claims and insights. We actually have providers that may submit a certain Z code that will identify if a member is has a housing insecurity or a homelessness. We identify and build partnerships with the community to help address those needs for our members. And then we definitely help maintain and advocate for sustainable and ongoing housing resources across the community and help connect our members to those services. thank you for letting me share. Is there any questions for Humana?
I do not.
Yeah.
Does anyone have questions? Go ahead.
I just am curious, how does the tobacco cessation for 12 and over work? And I'm simply asking because some newer legislation this year related to kids who are caught vaping or using tobacco at school. So I'm curious because of the referral opportunities.
Yeah, I definitely would like to take that as a takeaway. I'm thinking ours is 13 and up, and we are focusing, I know we're updating our 2025 currently, and we are focusing on smoking cessation as well as vaping. So that is being incorporated into our wellness program. That includes.
Is it virtual or how is it offered?
Yeah, it's telephonic, so it's not in person. They're able
Okay.
to connect to a care coach through our wellness team.
Okay, so it's phone, not video.
Correct.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. A lot of good work going on, everyone. Thank you so much. Does anyone else have anything they want to share? I see.
Chairperson Lockhart, Stewart on with WellCare. I could share a couple slides with you.
Sounds great.
Aaron, am I authorized to share?
I'm trying to find you on the list. Just give me 1 second.
I didn't give you any advance notice. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'll forgive you guys this time.
Duly noted
There you go.
for the future.
There you go.
Do y'all see a slide using data to drive? You see that? SDOH? No?
Nope. I just see you.
Okay. 0 for 1. All right. Y'all see it now? Okay, excellent. And so the short answer to your all's question is yes, all the MCO, this is great stuff, by the way, from Suzanne and Zelda. Enjoy listening to it. But all the MCOs do absolutely address social determinants of health. It's a big focus for all of us. I'll keep it kind of bigger picture with WellCare. So our director of member outreach has a fantastic team, and they have created a massive database where they gather information all publicly, basically all public sources of data related to social determinants of health, as well as internal data, and actually have it broken down by county what the needs are. And so they use this because the whole point is want to make sure that it's targeted, like for example, if a given area, maybe it's not food insecurity, but we focus on that, but it's really not a need in that area, then it's not really impactful. It's not, getting the best return, basically helping people. So this is just an example. You can see like far Western Kentucky counties, members, and then we've got the categories: highest need, medium, low. And so we have community agencies that we literally contract with border to border and to address social determinants of health needs. And one of the requirements is you tell us, you identify the need, tell us, can you address it? If not, then let us know so that we can address it. Are you going to address it? Are we going to address it? And so you can see like on the right here, right side, social determinants of health need. This is for each of the counties, and then the organizations, as well, that we engage with. And so we also have it's a community connections hotline that anybody can call. I think it was 2016, at least as far back as 2016, that we set it up, where literally anybody can call and say, I need whatever. And so the team will they have an insanely high rate of either being able to refer them to the appropriate place super quickly, or take care of it on the call. It's something like 95 to 99%. I mean, it's really amazing. So this is next slide. Yeah, just kind of talking about that some more, and you can see like the top referrals, some type of support service, food assistance, utilities, it's another thing, medication assistance, housing. And then this is examples, some more of the agencies that we partner with. So, we also provide funding to various agencies that community agencies that address social determinants of health needs. And so Hotel Inc., for example, is one in Bowling Green, and we're a founding partner with them. But we also look at, because we want to see like what is the impact that they're making. So we actually track, you can see like in these examples, Hotel Inc., the members that have been through them, that they've been touched, they've helped. We actually track like ER visits, readmissions, inpatient admissions, and the impact that they've helped make just by being able to provide that, in this case, housing, obviously. So we track that. Welcome House is another one, Water and a Wine, which is a food one, food pantry in Magoffin County. But with all that, we want to see, is this actually making an impact or not? We want to track that, because we want to make sure, like I say, that it's targeted and going forward, that we're actually helping. And these are just some more examples on the next page. And so another thing we created, I think it's been about 1.5 years ago, we call them community impact councils, where we basically assemble civic leaders, community leaders, it could be politicians or whoever, in a given area, and identify a given need or needs, like social determinants of health, for example. And then we literally set up these councils where we get everybody together and brainstorm, collaborate, what exactly, is the need or needs, and then how can we address it? What can we do to address it? And so on the right column are some ones that we set up. Fulton County, there's a child care desert. And so we helped, we worked with donating money to a facility that's being built there on the border in Tennessee to set up childcare. We have one that we set up last fall. I don't think I have it on here, that I've been going to. It's a reentry to society from incarceration community impact council targeted for Franklin County, Frankfort, basically, in Kentucky, and trying to figure out what can we do to help, especially individuals who are getting statewide, like the state prison system. You are actually given some resources and referrals right away, but we found out, like, if you're in the county jail, the local jails, that doesn't happen. You're basically just discharged and, without any help at all. So that's been a big focus. And I've just got, oh yeah, definitely farmers markets. We have some, I think there are 3 entities I didn't mention here, that Black Soil Kentucky, which is African-American farmers that we help fund, and they grow and help get the produce. They have farmers markets in urban areas and teach, cooking, provide delivered meals as well, meal delivery as well, and educate. There's a couple other there's one for moms as well, targeted toward pregnant moms, healthy eating. And, the thinking is you get the mom eating healthy, or pregnant mom or newborn mom, and hopefully that'll carry over to the child as well. So that's it. But again, all the MCOs, absolutely, it's a big point of emphasis addressing social determinants of health needs.
More amazing work. Thank you. And thank you for explaining what black soil was. That was on
Yeah.
my list in my mind. I need to ask what that is. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, they started with another, I forget the name of it, another farm alliance or whatever. And then they worked with them and branched out, started their own organization, which is awesome.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Anyone else? Erica Jones, are you
And this is
live?
Stephanie with Anthem.
Oh, okay. All right.
I can share. I think, Aaron, you made me a presenter, so let me try to share my screen here. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, awesome. Thank you. So just kind of wanted to go over, as everyone else has mentioned, we, the MCOs really, are working with our case management team. We're really trying to reach out to our members and assess their needs and get them the care or the resources that they need. So we do have a member orientation, which or I'm not going to go through all these slides, but that we go with, whether it's a new member or an existing member, they can come. We have virtual member orientations where they can learn about this information, and again they can go to it over and over again if they need to remember what they might not have learned the first time. But so on this slide, this is our extra benefits, the value added benefits that everyone's been talking about. We kind of have them broken up in categories. On maternal child health, they can receive up to $175 in gift cards to purchase baby items, and they get to choose what baby items they would like. There's breast pump, Boys and Girls Club, up to $200 youth asthma management. There's education and employment supports there, up to $100 in transportation, essential gas cards, Uber, bus passes, GED vouchers, no cost laptop, $140 in criminal record expungement, a lifeline phone benefit. We use the community resource link to help members find resources in their area by zip code. On this, this is some extra, some additional extra, value added benefits. So healthy lifestyles, we do up to 3 boxes of fresh fruit and veggies, home delivered tailored meals, $100 gym membership vouchers, fitness coach program, healthy families program. Wellness, we have a smoking distraction kit, healthy lifestyle aids, family activity coupon books, sports and school physicals, $25 Amazon health and wellness voucher, electric toothbrush and dental kit, no cost air fryer. And then there's some opioid supports, medicine safety kit, online well-being program called Learn to Live, substance use disorder recovery program by Chest Health. So, those are some of our, main value added benefits. There are additional ones, but that's a good mix in those different areas. And then and we also have, like the other MCOs, we have healthy rewards that members can earn money, gift cards of their choice by, getting well visits and preventative visits. So I won't read through them here, but just kind of a couple of different slides here. Usually anywhere from $25 up to $75 that a member can get for going to these different visits. So we're really trying to encourage them to get in see their providers, and therefore, hopefully then the rest will take care of itself. They'll get their vaccinations, immunizations, that they need. So, we do really try to encourage that as well. And then on this slide, we do have a behavioral health crisis hotline, but I also wanted to point out really a concierge care. So we have a digital program designed to give members the tools that they need, that are right at their fingertip. It kind of has a personal nurse there that can assist them. And then on slide 21 is this is we have an empowerment team. This is our team that addresses SDOH, social determinants of health needs. So they do the record expungement, the GED, housing, there's transportation as well, food assistance. So, our case managers will assess members, refer them to our empowerment team that addresses SOH needs, and they have members right out in the different regions throughout Kentucky to address members' needs, and they're kind of their boots on the ground. And then we do have another department that has staff who go out and do community events, baby showers, and stuffing backpacks for back to school, encouraging back to school vaccinations, flu vaccinations. So we have several different teams that are out in the community that really do try to get all these resources. As Lisa mentioned, these great resources, and we really do try to make a good effort for our members to to get to know what's available and how to access them and everything and what's might be specific in their area. So we're trying to push that good word out there. So I appreciate this opportunity to present this. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you very much. Y'all are doing a great job. Anyone else? No? Okay. All right, Aaron, can you pull the agenda back up, please? Update on the release of the updated technical assistance guide for school-based services.
I still haven't received approval for that. I did send it in on June 3rd, and I'm just waiting on a response.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And we'll carry that
You're
back over for our next meeting. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Perfect. That'll
Yeah.
work.
Yep, we'll carry it forward for our next meeting.
Sure.
That is the last item on our agenda. Is there anything anyone in the group which is to discuss? All quiet. Okay. Then Eva, are you good if we go ahead and motion to adjourn and give everybody back a little bit of time?
I sure am.
Okay,
Thank you,
wonderful.
everybody.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we appreciate all the good work you're doing for the community, for the folks in the state of Kentucky. You're doing amazing work. Thank you.
Everybody have a great rest of your Thursday.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And Kelly will
Thank
get those
you.
presentations out to the TAC.
Great.
I just sent
Perfect.
mine.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.